What's going on, guys? It's your boy Gmia. Today I'm going to be bringing you a tutorial, out of the Carolina playbook I'm going to use. The whole system behind the plays that I use can be found in any playbook. I just use the Carolina playbook because they have a lot of the other plays that I use. But I'm gonna get right into it and show you guys what it is. The first thing that I will always recommend you guys do is play against a team of great cornerbacks when you practice offense. For the outside, I always practice against the Jets on all Madden to make sure, just to make sure that you're getting a good gist, because the computer usually cheats and they'll jump routes and do certain things. So if it works against all Madden, you shouldn't have much difficulty completing it against an opponent in a ranked game, depending on how skilled the opponent is. But the play is right out of doubles on. Well, doubles they call it on this one. It's just I'm going to start you guys off with a quick tip with curl flats. I'm pretty sure other Madden commentators or other people have already put up videos, but I'm going to give the way I run it. I'm going to first show you how to run it against man, basic 2-man under, and then I'm going to show you how to run it against zone. All right, so here's the play right here. This is the way the play looks regularly. Okay, as you can see, I don't use my tight ends at the tight end position this year because for some reason they act stupid when you leave your tight end close out of the shotgun formations where they're close to the line. I guess the wide receiver is a little bit more nifty. Regardless of how fast they are and how good the tight ends are, they all act stupid. So I never start a tight end. Not usually. I never start a tight end at tight end. I usually put them on the outside depending on how good they are. In this case, I have Olsen on the left, and I put LaFell as my tight end here. Okay, this is the way the play looks generally. Okay, you can see the routes that LaFell and Smith are on, are like the little quick out routes. You can't really hot route that this year. I don't think you could ever have hot routed it, but these are very, very necessary, especially with zone. We're drawing the zones down to let the defenders react to you. So all I basically do is I hot route, Olsen. You can hot route both of them just to do it. I hot route both my outside receivers to fades. Okay, and when I talk about the degrees, I'm gonna just use the clock for the left analog stick as a regular clock from 0 to 12. So. Or, I'm saying, well, 12 to 12. So you guys get a gist of when I'm saying the angles that I throw the ball at. Okay? It's very simple, the whole concept, but you're going to have to get used to clicking on and catching the ball. And that comes with, experience with how you're able to, your stick skills, get your stick skills up. Okay? You got to definitely practice that because you can't really be competitive unless you have some sort of stick. All right? So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hike the ball. You're going to wait for the left guy, Olsen, to get inside position. And then you're going to drill a bullet pass down at 5 o'clock, and then you're going to click on to him, catch the ball while you're going up at about 2 to 3 o'clock to catch the ball. So we're going to hike the ball here. He's going to get inside position. You're going to go up and you're going to try to get it. Right there, Cromartie played it pretty well, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to go right back into it. Okay, we're going to hike the ball, inside position, throw it down, catch it. You're going to throw it down at 5 o'clock. And you're going to go up and catch it at about 2, 3 while you're holding triangle after you click on to the receiver. Like I said, you could take your time with this, do it in practice mode. Very, very easy to do once you get the gist of it. Sometimes they'll drop it, sometimes they won't. That flat route causes the other defender to go and just move out of the way. I'll show it to you in zone in a second. But you just basically wait. See, Olsen is a little bit slower than Cromartie, but I still use the bigger guys because I do a lot of, face throws and things like that. But you just want to basically get him to the inside, and you want to throw a bullet pass down into the inside. Then you want to make sure you click onto him and you go up to catch the ball. Like, you got to lean him up to it just to make sure he gets it. You want to lean him upwards to catch it. But that's the whole gist of it, to the outside with the fade throws. Of course, you can switch the route that Smith is on that side, to like a zigzag route, like these. Those also help with zone to bring the zones down. But like I said, I'm showing it to you out of man right now. On the PS3, they bumped the right side. On Xbox, I believe that they bumped the left as well. But for PS3, it's the right side you have to worry about. Because if you look over there with Darrelle Revis, he's going to bump Geddes. With that, you have to wait a little bit to throw it in there. And you're going to be throwing that down at around 7 o'clock. And then obviously going up the complete opposite to about 10 or 11 and up after you click on them to catch the ball. It's a little bit more, you need a little bit more stick for that though. You gotta first, you gotta be able to get it in on the left, and then you want to go ahead and practice it on the right. And this is just strictly against man coverage. And getting back to what I was saying about the zigzag routes, those really, mess up zones. With man, it doesn't really matter as much. As long as he beats him to the inside, you just simply throw it to the inside. Okay? Also with man, you can also put LaFell. If you want to keep your guys doing it, the curls, you can leave them doing the curls. It's very effective against man coverage as well. So if you just wanted to, send your tight end, you could send your tight end. If it's man coverage, he'll get the inside position, you throw it down. That time he got picked because of the way that, he was playing it. But usually I run it against zone. I don't really run it too much against man coverage unless I throw it faster, like that. But that again takes, you're going to take some practice. Like I want you guys to go into practice mode and get it down and get it down packed. Get your games up, come out, start blowing people out, because that's what it's all about. It's all about stick. But if you see the guys manned up, you might, sometimes you have to wait until he gets a little bit more separation. But that's the gist about the fade routes. And what I usually try to get off if I got a lot of guys playing man coverage, you just wait simply for the guy to beat the coverage, and you just throw it inside down to 5, around 5 o'clock on the left side, and down into the inside at around 7, on the right. Okay? That right there, that was against man. Okay? I'm going to show it to you real quickly again against zone. And then you guys can, it's just a sort of a system that you guys can look to figure out what, how to evolve your own games. Of course, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Other people will show it a different way. This is just the way that I do it. It's the same thing, but it's much easier against zone if they're playing zone. This year it's pretty hard to tell if someone is playing man or zone, because that can be a cover 1. In this case it's a cover 3 when they play off like that. But, it's simple. It's the same thing. You wait for them to cut up and you just throw it. Click on catch it. It's much easier against zone. Sometimes the guys might put their D tackles in purples to try to pick it, things like that. So you got to really be careful about that. But against zone, either side should be relatively easy to throw it, because there's no press, there's no nothing. So that's the general gist behind it. And then once again with the tight end, if you just send him, on a fade route, you have to wait till he gets by. Right there, I threw it too early. You have to wait until he gets real separation. So, you don't really, depending on how you watch the defender and how he's defending, you don't really want to throw it too quickly. You want, there it goes. He got a little bit of separation, and then you want to throw it after he gets it like that. Okay? So that's basically the gist of the shotgun normal, aka doubles for the Panthers formation. And it's just, some enlightenment on how I get my guys open against man and zone. Hope I helped someone out with this. And if you guys like what you saw, leave a like. If you don't like what you saw, still leave a like. And until next time, one love.